speaking to you as mayor of this fair city. The city is in shambles, feeling of uneasiness, as if at any moment...
YPD, do not move!
Remember I told you that I'd get things done. Well, here I am. I'm
getting...
my
YPD cop is dead. And anytime that happens, a big machine gets turned on to try to figure out whoever killed the cop.
Do some digging on Hector. Something that doesn't track.
Mr. Ayala, yes or no? Are you the vigilante known as the White...
Oh, sorry. I forgot the subtitles.
Objection! Objection, Your Honor!
These vigilantes, they are not heroes.
In the matter of the people versus Hector Ayala, the jury finds the defendant not guilty.
Oh, he's gonna be this. He potent. Oh, where did that guy? He's dead. Oh, just prior to... Oh, no. He stopped after he died.
Sorry about your client, Murdock.
Yeah, me too. So, 9mm to the temple, execution style, no room for error. What else?
The right side marginal abrasion, external bevel on the entrance wound, exit wound has skin tears and raised skull fragments.
Projectile?
Not recovered. High velocity jacketed, maybe even custom.
Single kill shot at extreme close range and no one found the casing.
Hey, it's not on the body, it's not my problem. How did you get in here?
I want to see my Theo. I want to see what they did to him.
You don't. Trust me. It's best you remember Hector the way he was. Come on, let's go.
This is too sad. But I think
They
they're
killed
setting
him,
up the
didn't
new
they?
way.
Probably. We don't know that, Angela.
Oh, come on. You know it's true.
You're a lawyer.
Exactly.
You ain't dumb.
Yeah,
Caught in the middle of something.
Yeah.
Set up a fight with his mask off. Asshole cops were dirty. You got him out of jail.
No
They
shit.
put a bullet through his head.
Exactly. I bet you shit part of it. I don't know if Fisk is behind it or not, but they made it seem like that.
I'm sorry.
I hate them, Mr. Murdock. I hate this city. No one's doing anything about it, and no one's ever gonna do anything about it. Because he was just Hector from the Heights, and they're the fucking cops.
This is actually sad, though.
It's not.
It's true, isn't it?
Look, here, listen to me.
Ooh, new character. Okay. When, though? When is he born? When?
I can't, baby. I think I gotta take off.
Oh, yeah.
Fisk is riding you way too hard this whole...
So, I gotta go.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Any normal job, we would take a few more shots, hit up that spot on 23rd, sleep on the train, take a shower, go to work, and do it all over again.
What kind of normal routine is that? Absolutely not.
Dude, and working for Fisk is...
What can I say? I love the guy. No, seriously, like this afternoon we're supposed to meet with the Clean Green Haulers. It's this new tech company with this dope recycling ideas, you know?
Recycling, that could be cool.
It's awesome. It would actually decrease garbage output.
Okay, but isn't the plan...
I know you're gonna say union contracts, but no. We're gonna start with the ports. Dual jurisdiction. It's genius.
If we're not gonna keep drinking, can we at least get some food? Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, okay, come on.
Oh,
no, just a quick bite.
I can't. Stop making me feel guilty.
Okay. Fine. Let's get Captain Planet here.
You want butter toffee or caramel with peanuts?
Butter toffee.
Toffee for the man.
Man, you can't eat that.
Hey, Wilcox, are these boxes evidence? Nah, the mother boxes was evidence. I paid for this shit.
Hey, seriously, nothing for fatty.
Okay, get your ass up. Let's go.
What is happening? He still has that? Yes. Come on. I know you're thinking about it. Come on.
Incoming call from...
Oh, hey.
Hey. Hi, how are you? I heard Hector's niece came to the morgue.
So sad.
Pretty rough.
Still was.
Did she...
No. God, no. No kid should see that.
This is terrible timing, but I need you downtown today.
Understand. Yeah, we'll post for another associate.
No, the revolver is too low.
Well, I'm working on that too. Already set meetings with a bunch of banks.
Say what you want about big firms, but you never have to worry about money problems. But you're gonna like this one. It's Leroy Bradford from the city docket. I'm underwater on this Madison case, and we owe them a freebie this month. Can you just meet him down at detention?
Had me at freebie.
Thank you.
I thought we might spend some time on something we need to get out into the open. Until we explore this, we can't really make any progress.
Oh my god, the therapy?
Adam.
Oh god.
I'd rather not.
I understand, but I would urge you to sit in the discomfort and maybe just for a moment we can acknowledge the affair.
Ridiculous term. Dinner party. Betrayal.
What you were feeling. Why him?
His hands drew beautiful sketches. I mean, just...
Can we not?
It was like finding a clay at a garage sale. It was just... It wasn't part of my husband's world.
What world is that? Politics?
Business.
I see. Has infidelity been a part of your marriage before this?
Absolutely not. Never.
You left, which felt like taking half of me away.
Did that trigger something for you, Vanessa?
My father, he was in textiles. He would leave for weeks at a time. He gambled. His behavior aided my mother, crushed her. I never respected her for that. I needed to feel alive, not crushed down. When you left, you hurt me.
You never told me.
I never had a reason to.
I assume you want to move forward from this. Did you end the affair?
I never had the opportunity.
Why not? Did something happen? Wilson, Did you confront this man?
Yes, we had a dialogue.
You know what that means? He probably killed his ass.
What kind of dialogue?
Exactly.
Clarifying one.
Would you like to be more specific? That's what we're doing here. This is just window dressing. I know you. Your methods are much more direct.
No, they were, not now. It was a conversation, that's all. There's no expression of ill intent. I did tell him how I felt about our marriage.
You can see how it goes.
And I told him that I couldn't fathom a life of meaning without her.
And where is Adam now?
I don't know.
You know.
I want to go back to the first question I asked you during our intake. Are we here to dissolve a marriage or preserve one? I want you to think about it. Really think about it before I see you again. Without forgiveness, and I say this to both of you, there can be no real healing. Forgiveness isn't just the highest act of love. It's the only way forward. Good work today. If you two don't mind, I'd love to speak to Vanessa alone for a moment, please. Just the two of us.
Okay.
Is something wrong, Dr. Glenn?
I'm not sure. Based on the nature of our discussion today, I feel obligated to ask. Do you feel safe in your marriage?
Oh, you think? How sweet of you. My husband is capable of many, many things. Some of them extreme. Harming me is not one of them.
I'll never know what that means.
Mayor Fisk, he might be a nice guy, but I think he's in over his head. Vigilantes, love him. Should have had that a long time ago. They're the only people that can solve the problem in New York. I wish I could be a vigilante. I'd be out there, too.
Is there a Leroy Bradford?
Look at this. I get the friggin' blind dude.
Let's go.
Bring on the blind justice.
Mr. Bradford, my name is Matthew Murdock. I'm gonna be your lawyer.
Lucky me.
As I understand it, you've been charged with petty larceny, which is a Class A misdemeanor. Complaint against you alleges you stole approximately 5 boxes of fiddle-faddle from a bodega.
Well, I didn't do it.
Okay.
I said I didn't do that shit.
I understand. The thing is, the bodega where this allegedly occurred has a surveillance system involving many cameras. Now, they've already turned over to the prosecution footage, which they claim shows you stealing the items. In addition, the cashier is willing to testify she was an eyewitness to the whole thing, and the store security guard will testify that when he detained you, you were in possession of multiple boxes of fiddle-faddle caramel corn. Finally, the police will corroborate that several boxes of the caramel corn were recovered outside of the store.
But I paid for that shit last week.
Unfortunately, it doesn't really work like that. Mr. Bradford, generally you pay for what you buy that day.
Then they all lying on me then. You hear me? Also, I saw them cops eating 2 boxes of that shit.
Now that I'm entirely willing to believe.
Then how come they don't arrest themselves for stealing?
Maybe they should have. But the complexity of that aside, we're here because they arrested you.
Could it have been a scroll?
Whoa.
Nope. And the bigger problem we have.
Wow.
How come you guys always gotta bring that up? What I did back then.
Dang, real connections at LCU. Let's go. Okay.
25 pages of offenses, drugs, trespass,
Wow.
panhandling, petty larceny, not to mention the force
but
of the case.
real connections
to
out.
issue a bench warrant.
I gotta get home, man. Like I said, I ain't going to jail.
If you decide to fight the case with the video
Okay.
evidence, your rap sheet, history of bench warrants, the judge will almost certainly set bail, which means unless you can pay the bail,
I look like I got money to
you're
you.
gonna sit in jail until this whole thing is over.
So what are you trying to tell me to do? Cop out? You a cop-out lawyer?
If you take a plea.
No! Look, man, you even think about telling me to cop out? You better go out there and give me my probation.
I'm gonna really try here, Leroy. Let me be clear. Probation is not gonna be on the table.
Then I ain't taking it.
Last time you got arrested for stealing, you got a 30-day sentence, which means the DA's office is almost certainly gonna offer something in excess of 30.
Is 30 the same as probation?
Nope. On 30, you do 20.
Then I ain't taking it.
In which case, we're gonna have to talk.
Look, I don't want to hear no more shit about it. Which case? This is my case, and I'm going home on it. You hear me? Blind man.
Loud and clear.
Then go out there and do your job and get me some probation.
Yeah, I mean.
See, that's fun. Because you can't see shit.
Sorry.
What you got, Murdock?
Morning, Sophie. I'm sure you look lovely today. 8357 Bradford.
Oh, yeah. Stole some caramel corn from a bodega.
Yep, that's the guy.
Looks like we went 30 days on this last time, so how about we go 35?
So the guy's looking for probation.
And I'm looking for Mr. Wright. You're not him by any chance, are you, Murdock?
Maybe, for probation.
Or how about you remind your client that the whole point of deterrence is that
discredited penal philosophy, by the way, but okay.
Is that sentences go up and not down when you continue to commit crimes. Also, deterrence works.
Mr. Bradford's rap sheet would suggest otherwise.
Maybe we haven't been harsh enough?
Or maybe the whole idea relies on the theory that people are actually thinking about the consequences of their actions, which I can assure you, having spent a full 5 minutes with Mr. Bradford, he was not.
Can I go 5 days community service on the trespass? Sure. Well, if you don't like deterrence, how about incapacitation? Let's just keep him off the streets for 35 days.
Come on, Sophia. You really want to prove a point with some stolen caramel corn on Latvian Heritage Day?
How'd you know I was Latvian?
Pretty sure you snuck a piece of honey cake for breakfast.
Wow.
It's a blind thing. Heightened senses.
I can imagine wanting to know a little bit more about that.
Plus, with a name like Azola.
Well, given your cultural sensitivity and your very impressive nose, I'll give your guy 20 days.
He's really stuck on probation.
Did you remind him that the last time that he actually got probation, which was, by the way, 11 cases ago by my count, it only took him 2 months before his PO violated him for failure to report?
What can I say? The guy has strong preferences.
Yeah, well, so do I. So, how about this 20 days?
On which he does 15, minus today. You're really saying from a philosophical point of view 2 weeks as opposed to probation?
Only you, Murdock. Arguing philosophy in criminal court arena.
You started it. And while we're on it, isn't it worth pointing out that the name of the crime we're dealing with here is petty larceny? From the French petit, meaning...
All right, one time only last and final offer. Mr. Bradford can have 10 days.
Thank you. See, I knew you believed in redemption.
Oh, I don't. But I do hope he appreciates you.
Thank you.
What? No, that guy's an idiot. Just you there at 6 o'clock.
Officer Powell. Thought I recognized that voice.
Shit, I gotta go. Counselor Murdock. Funny how we keep finding each other like this.
Isn't it? You doing the Lord's work today? Hey, couldn't have a weak link out there, could you? Or, I know, maybe it was pride. Ellen made you look bad, didn't he? Actually, he flat out embarrassed you. And you can't have that at the NYPD. Is that why you did it?
You have yourself a nice day.
You had a future.
What if it wasn't?
You took that away from me.
You can't see this badge, Counselor, because you're fucking blind, but my father wore this badge, my brother wears this badge, 4 of my fucking cousins wear this badge. All knuckleheads, but they're good cops, so I wear this fucking badge with honor, Counselor. And I don't know nothing about nothing to do with what happened to Hector Ayala. Here's something that I know. An attorney who assaults a police officer, who obstructs an active investigation, not something that the Bar Association is going to take lightly. That's my meeting. Not to mention some of my more excitable colleagues on the force.
Only you have to bring a few more than the last time we met, wouldn't you?
I'll be seeing you, Counselor.
New York City, the greatest city on earth, heart of finance, publishing, international diplomacy. But I think we've lost something along the way. Industry, the pride of the working class. If I say Red Hook, what words come to mind?
Raves?
Decrepit?
I mean, it's dirty, too.
This port is a black eye on the face of the city. Has been for a while. I think we can do better. I'm talking about a complete structural overhaul.
That's not an option.
A total transformation. I told the people of the city I was going to come out of the gate strong. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Hell yeah, sir.
Daniel, I want you to organize a press conference. I want to get this message out immediately.
With all due respect, you can't just decide something and then speak it into existence.
And why is that, Sheila?
This is city government. There are processes.
Yes, processes. I don't have much use for red tape.
I know you're used to a different approach, but that's not how it works in this office. These things take time, patience.
What's your opinion, Daniel?
Opinions are above his pay grade. Besides, there was another mob shooting yesterday, not 50 feet from here. The third one this month. The violence makes people uneasy. This is an ambitious goal. It's a worthy goal. I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. I'm just saying we need to start smaller.
That could be our next campaign slogan.
I hear you saying that my plan is improbable, but not impossible. You're giving me problems. I want solutions. Where do we start?
I suppose we would conduct a feasibility study, land surveys, building permits, zoning laws, environmental impact, traffic issues. The council will want to know that this project is viable.
Yes, let's commission that study.
We can't do that without the council's approval.
Get the council.
Nope, and we can't get their approval until we ask the public advocate to put it on the docket.
That's the first step.
Yes, sir.
Let's take that step.
Yes, sir. In the meantime, sir, we do have a full day in front of us.
Full days I like. I am all yours.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah.
I was basically going to say everything that you did, so...
She's right about one thing. What's happening down here is a bigger problem than you realize. The other bosses will continue to create havoc until one of them ascends or they all die.
Oh, boy.
Great news.
You got me that probation.
Nope. I got you 10 days on which you do 7 minus today. You get the weekend bounce back and you are out on Friday.
How is that great news?
Leroy, the least you've gotten in your last 10 cases is 20 days. Anything below 30 is a gift. 10 is a miracle.
Look, I said probation and I meant
Leroy, there is no probation to be had here. This is the best deal you're going to get. So you tell me, how is this not a good job counselor situation?
So you just want to shove my ass into jail and I'm supposed to thank you? You just don't get it, do you? This shit never ends. Look, I've been jerked around by the system my whole life. Last time I got 30 days. Know what happened? I missed my SSI appointment and they cut my benefits. Bad enough trying to live off food stamps, but when they cut it, it takes forever to get that shit back regular. Then you gotta start eating throwaway crap from supermarket dumpsters, begging for food. And yeah, just once, I want a dessert. Something that don't taste like crap. Something that tastes real good. So why not get the caramel corn? I like that shit and it tastes good. And for that, they're willing to spend 5 times more to lock me up than they're willing to spend to feed me. You come in here and tell me that that's a gift that I should thank you?
You're right. This isn't broke.
It don't matter anyway.
It was me. I totally screwed up.
You did this.
It was a mistake. I went out and I...
You know what? I don't want to hear it. Just call the schedulers and have them pull the meeting off the calendar now.
Sorry.
I said now, Daniel.
Yes, ma'am. Got you. How are we gonna fix it?
There is no way. I was here before you and I was here before Fisk, and I will be here long after you're both gone. Handle it. Understand? You just keep your mouth shut.
Just wonderful. Children have such talent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Now for our next one.
No. That's fine. Such talent. And again, you were wonderful. And as they say, the city never sleeps. Everything ready for the Clean Green Haulers meeting.
Actually, sir, we've had to pull that off the calendar. There's a small wrinkle.
What's that?
They're calling you a union buster. So we've roomed the meeting off the schedule. We can do it quietly in a neutral place sometime soon.
Somebody screwed up.
Leaks happen.
Not in my administration, it doesn't. I want an all-hands meeting. Where am I?
It's the Latvian Cultural Center. It's on your calendar. Latvian Heritage Day.
What do I care about Latvian heritage?
You care because it is an important constituency. You won by 16 points, which actually mattered in Queens.
I'm not in the mood.
Respectfully, Mr. Mayor, this is the job.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, I present to you the mayor of New York City, Wilson Fisk.
Mayor Garbage, is that your best? You are all here to help me execute my promises. My promises to the people. Simple. I will.
It was me, sir. I screwed up. I completely made a mistake. This entire thing is my fault.
Everybody out. You stay. Right here. Sheila, I said out.
He's mine, sir. Whatever he did, it's on me.
Okay, fine. Suit yourself. You can go down with the ship.
I want to apologize. I didn't mean to do it. I know that won't make it right. I know that nothing can. But I went out to a club till 4:30, maybe even 5, and I had I had a lot to drink. Tequila, and in the spirit of total honesty, there was some ketamine.
You should probably stop.
I was drunk and stupid, and I didn't mean to do it, but I did do it, and I know that's unforgivable. And I'm not even asking for forgiveness, because I can't even forgive myself. Because the thing is, you're right. I don't deserve this job, and I never did. So you're right to fire me, or punish me, or do whatever you're gonna do. And I want to say that I'm eternally loyal and forever grateful for the opportunity, and I'll spend the rest of my life forgetting how badly I screwed it up. I believe in you, and you'll have my vote forever, and whatever happens to me, I'll do whatever I can from afar to support you and your mayorship.
I said I'm not gonna fire it.
Team respect.
Or you, Sheila. I've been around a lot. Let's just say I know how unreliable people can be. I've learned loyalty and courage. 2 qualities not easily replicated.
Sir, I don't deserve to.
Daniel, just shut up.
Are you trying to argue yourself out of a job?
Say no.
No, sorry, sir.
In the fullness of time, you'll make a better man. That said, do you understand?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. It'll never happen again.
Oh, wow.
Mayor Fisk, you never see him. Every week it seems like he's involved in a new scandal. I mean, look what just happened with the garbage. And look at all the garbage on the street, you know? How can we trust a guy like that who makes all of these promises to actually have our back?
Projectile. Not recovered. 9mm to the temple, execution style. Single kill shot at extreme close range, and no one found the case.
What is happening? I think he's trying to recover the casing of the book, trying to figure out what are we gonna find with underground. What are we gonna find?
Hello?
I think it is.
I know you're.
Oh my god.
Fiji.
How long?
What do you want? Clyde and mine was shot, Frank. Guess whose logo I found on the bullet casing?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Bunch of bullshit fanboys, huh?
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, and a lot of them cops.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with me?
Yeah, nothing to do with you, right? Silly me. Nice place you got here.
Appreciate that.
Though here's the thought. You know, you could use all this.
Be a service, huh?
All right.
Are you a service, Red? Did you serve? Prance around the city in a Halloween costume, beating the snot out of bad guys? Hey, thank you for your service.
I mean, you could help people. You could save lives.
Actually, I did that. I was downrange, Red. Look at what it got me.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize you were a victim in all this.
I ain't used that pussy-ass word my entire life. You don't put it in my mouth. You understand
All
that?
right, so you tell me, what's going on, buddy? What are you doing down here? Day after day, just hiding out?
I ain't hiding from shit. You walked in that
Plotting
door.
your next kill?
You goddamn right.
Great, how's that working?
You want to go out there on the street, have at it. But I do not have time for your candy-ass hero shit. Is that clear?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah?
Sorry to waste your time.
I loved it.
What you think?
I don't think you came here for my help. See, I think you want my permission. Go get your hands on somebody, huh? Well, maybe you're a little scared about what that means.
It's an interesting take. I like it. But
You're so full of shit. You're guilty.
Excuse me?
That guilt, that shame, that's my home, Red. And I can see it on you. I can smell it on you. It's all over you.
I'm gonna come back another day, Frank. Maybe catch you at a better time.
You come at me with that horse shit about saving lives. How about that friend of yours? You saved his life. You lost him, didn't you, Red?
It's not about it.
Ah, for Christ's sake. Say his name, you coward! Say his name! It's not about it. You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't done a goddamn thing about it.
God damn it. Sorry. I apologize.
What are you sorry for?
Yeah, I did nothing to be sorry. You.
First honest thing you did, Red.
This is why. Okay. No fucks. Let's go. Yeah, but he's right.
Talks to you, Chris Ford. He says, get him, Daddy. Last single one of them, get him. That's why I do what I do. That's why he's eating at you, because you know you was gonna keep eating and eating and eating. There's no getting away with it, you understand?
Oh, this deep. Why is this so fucking deep? Right?
I ran him down.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I did what I had to do. I let the system take care of the rest.
You and your goddamn system. Christ! So what now? Everyday Bullseye goes to the chow hall, eats his slop. You know he gets to breathe the same air that you breathe. You feel good about that? He got life! How about old Foggy? He got life.
Why is this so bad right now?
He was the kindest, purest soul I ever met. Guys like you and me, we could work a lifetime and never measure up to his decency.
Why am I crying right now? Everything was making me cry. What the fuck? This is crazy. Oh.
So, when Dr. Glenn asked to talk,
She asked if he felt safe with me. I assumed it's what a prudent psychiatrist would ask.
I told her I did, and I wasn't lying.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
I do, Wilson.
But
should I?
If you have to ask, should I? Do you really feel safe? I'm just saying.
By watching my father, how to shake a man's hand, how to know when someone intends to cheat you. I learned the power of persuasion, how to move men's minds or break their bodies. But forgiveness, that wasn't a part of who he was. I'm trying. I would like for things to be the way they were. I understand that that may not be possible.
People change. I'm not the same woman I was when you left.
No, you aren't. You are something even more extraordinary.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to avoid me.
So sorry. Just got pulled into another meeting.
You don't have to be sorry.
Really?
Maybe a tiny bit. It's funny how I am. When I'm not sleeping over, I don't worry about you. But you come home late one night and my mind is spinning. I mean, what if he fell into the subway tracks? Maybe somebody kidnapped him.
Kidnapped?
Maybe he needed the Heimlich and there was no one to give it. I'm excellent at the Heimlich.
Oh, yeah? I am sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. You know, whatever. Just one of those days, I guess. Client who's proven innocent still ends up dead. Nobody seems to care.
I know, I'm sorry about that, Matt.
Another client serving time at Rikers for stealing a bag of caramel corn.
Sounds a bit excessive.
You ever feel like you're pushing a rock up a hill, and there's a bunch of people on the other side pushing it back? I can't imagine you not being here.
Can answer.
He's wide open because he's actually taking in what Frank told him probably. I actually don't know what's happening. I know it's two different scenes. The slow-mo is happening. There we go. I know shit's about to be popping up now for the rest of this. Let's go. I know you're thinking. Let's go. Litty club. Let's go. Ooh, okay. This basement, a cellar, or something. Oh, that's probably Adam.
Mayor Fisk.
I think that's Adam. I think he had him locked up. Okay.
I was told forgiveness, the highest form of love. I wonder, do you agree with that, Adam?
I told you okay. So he has him locked up. Okay. So yes. So he didn't kill him. Oh yeah. But he probably beat himself. Don't tell me it's over. I'm gonna be pissed if it's... Okay, thank God it's not a shitty end. What the fuck? Okay, so this is Muse. I heard about it from the scenes and all that. I don't know the character from the comics, so why is it on regular Daredevil? I guess it recommended regular Daredevil. Yeah. Wow. Frank Castle cameo. That's what I'm calling that, because he wasn't even in it, basically. He was just literally there to give Matt talk. But to convince Matt like he needs to be Daredevil again, and like with no limits. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, it was an okay episode. Not action, not too much. It's fine because there wasn't really much. It was just the aftermath of last episode, and then a little bit setting up the next arc with Muse and everything. Anyways, yeah. Okay. A piece. Yeah.